right, guys. So you are still tuned in to Funtastic Fridays, which happens every Friday from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. But at 7 p.m. specifically, we have the Talk the Ting with Kim segment where we discuss a variety of topics. I realize I don't love the relationship topic them, so I'm going to decide to draft a relationship topic for this week. So if you aren't already aware, let me just let you know the discussion we're going to be having today. And I did say discussion because, you know, I want feedback from one more, hearing the responses. If you not agree, if you not disagree, whatever it is, it's usually a fun time when it comes to the Talk the Ting with Kim. So if you're just joining, you are tuned in to Talk the Ting with Kim, yours truly. And we will be discussing our phones destroying our relationships. So from the get-go, more on an answer to that. Sir, what do you think?
Well, I did send out the message. I got a response. It was posted on our Funtastic page. Let's see here.
On the live as well, let me know. Before I even get into the research I did and all of that, do you think phones are destroying our relationships?
This person said no. They said, me put it down when Bay is around and we give each other undivided attention.
Which is
quality
right.
time.
Yeah. And Vaughn Music say yes, sometimes. All right. So I personally, the very first thought that comes to mind is, yeah, of course. But, you know, when you do also research, you find out a bit more. So while cell phones certainly keep us connected, it turns out that they can do the opposite when it comes to relationships. Studies have revealed that smartphones can actually damage things between you and your partner and make you more depressed. Curtis Shakespeare said in some ways. Further research also shows that when technology devices frequently interrupt couples, they have more conflict over technology use, lower relationship satisfaction, and more depressive symptoms and lower life satisfaction. So these are all chain reactions, right? But what I want to point out is that smartphones themselves aren't a negative thing.
Oh, I thought you were going to say smartphones aren't smart.
No,
yeah.
So the phones themselves aren't a negative thing.
Okay.
So that's where I had to change my answer. Because, of course, my first response was, yeah, because we all know the phones, man. Right? But then you really have to take a step back and realize the phones themselves aren't a negative thing.
Sometimes, you know.
No, because bear in mind, no. It's really our addiction to these devices that then creates a problem. It's just like this. Most things aren't created to be negative. Let's say, for example, a knife. A knife was created to probably cut up bread, cut up fruit, whatever.
Cut up bed and bread.
Yeah. Right? But people use it for
other things.
Same thing with the phone. The phone was created to basically make communication easier for people all over the world. You don't have to visit somebody. You can call somebody in China right now if you want to. See them on video, all these things. So it was created, but then we now have to decide if it's good for us or if it's bad for us. So it's not the phone that's a bad thing. Overall, I don't think the phones are a bad thing.
It's how we use them.
But it's how you use it,
all right,
and if you have an addiction to it.
Okay.
Right? The addiction to smartphones has caused us to become distant from those around us in our immediate space and closer to those far from us. So I feel like all of us have seen this if you've gone out in public spaces or whatever. The persons around you at the table probably get a 1 and 2 response, occasional look up.
Yeah.
While the people on your phone have your full attention. You probably update them, I'm about to eat some food, yeah, Bay's here, I'm not too happy.
This party is lit.
And your video and make the world know that you're enjoying yourself instead of actually enjoying yourself.
With the persons
with
that are
the
there.
people who are around you.
Yeah.
So if you're not it for social media, if you're not video it, then apparently nothing to keep. Somebody told me, if there's no picture of it or a video of it, it didn't happen. Somebody told me that the other day. Because I'm anti-phone when it comes to when I go out. The whole video thing or whatever. I just enjoy my food.
Sometimes I name have a time. Like if you're really enjoying yourself, you get time for phone, I not remember
that.
Yeah.
Because one of the things I realize, especially in restaurants, when the food coming up, Yeah, man. Before you eat the food.
Kim, I am one of those persons. I like to capture my, meals and thing. Because sometimes it look nice. And sometimes it's something you don't really eat regularly. Like you get some lamb and them something there, and you snap the picture. But I tell you, Kim, more time when the food ready now. And you're just so enjoying the moment. And by the time we reach half of the plate, I say, backside, I never take no picture.
Yeah.
But if you realize, if you're really enjoying yourself sometimes, you don't get time for taking
You
a
know,
picture.
remember that?
Phone
Exactly.
thing.
So, once again, it's not the phone that's a bad thing. But then the use of it or the addiction to it then becomes a problem.
Yeah.
All right. So what I want to know is, what is the first thing that you do in the morning? Do you roll over and hug your partner? Or do you check your phone for messages or check social media or check for missed calls first?
But
Let
Kim,
me know.
I don't know why you only give the people them two options.
No, as in, but you get the concept.
Okay.
You get the concept. Is your first thing in the morning to probably get closer to your partner? Good morning, babe. Whatever.
For persons out there, you have your pillow.
Or you have your pillow.
Yeah.
'Cause even if it is that you sleep alone, which is fine, nothing wrong with that. But is your first thing to do is to get up and check your phone? Or do you actually wake up and be grateful that you wake up to another day, you lay down a little bit,
meditation,
you pray the day, okay, no,
prayer,
a little prayer maybe. Or is it that the very first thing you do, you want to see who message you, who call you when you're asleep, what comments you miss on social media,
who pray my
you DM
status,
them, all of these things. And paper made say prayer, then check the phone. I like them dropping the prayer first. Carter Shakespeare said, give thanks to God for the day, for the D, and
what? I'm guessing
for
that's
the day, and then phone. So as we realize, phone is very close to the number one thing that we do.
Yeah, and then really and truly, it can't really just be a bad thing though. Because we're gonna check our phones. They have many different reasons.
Yeah, if you're checking your phone to message Bay, that's a good thing.
That's not
you
so
probably
crazy.
wake up and you never spend the night there or whatever. So you wake up and you say, good morning, Bay. I just woke up and you're my very first thought.
Right.
Yeah, guys, me tips, send them message your morning. I thought of you first.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you good. Or if you can't even have video, I just woke up for so phones can be a good thing,
Yes.
It's just that are we using it for stuff like that,
Right.
So your cell phone keeps you connected to work, friends, and family, wherever you are, but excessive or inappropriate use can damage our closest relationships. Many people ignore the people they're with to attend to the virtual world. This results in making our partners feel less important or insignificant. It may start with a feeling of sadness, then turn into anger, right? You may also realize that cell phones are the center of most arguments in relationships.
Yep.
When I agree and I disagree, but me know.
Yes.
Cell phones have become probably the number one topic when it comes to arguments.
And I wouldn't really say it's
it's always involved.
Right. I don't think it's the number one topic, but it is the number one exhibit or point of evidence or source of
and we're going to get to that as well.
Yeah.
So as you know, a lot of because arguments will happen in relationships. Don't go in a relationship and expect that you won't ever have arguments. It's just how you deal with it, right? But cell phones tend to be linked somewhere in the arguments that we're having. Carter Shakespeare said, not for me. Shan destined for greatness, they have to balance the thing. Yeah, it's about balance, right? So for me now, I'm using my personal experience, not in necessarily my relationships, but overall, what I've heard people ask, I've heard questions like, why do you take your phone with you everywhere?
Right.
I've heard, why are you following so-and-so?
Right.
Why are you liking pics of half-naked girls?
You always
Who is calling you at this time of night? Why is your phone face always turned down? And
turned down for what?
Exactly. And I realize these discussions are always happening in relationships.
Yeah.
Why so-and-so have your number? Why? Me tell you to stop talk to that person there.
Or who that just call you?
Who that just called, right? And that's something I can now refer to personal experience. I've had those exact conversations, whether I'm on the receiving side or on the other side. I have done the asking and I have done, but you live and you learn. But when I was younger, I have done that. I remember there was one relationship I was in, and every call I turned the phone down with him, I'm going to shower. Yeah. The shower too. And those things would make you suspicious.
I carry my phone to the shower because my phone is my party box. So when
you
me
play
reach
your
the
music.
shower, me have to play 2 tunes. Cause I don't know. You have to all right. Is it?
No, but we're talking about, well, all right, so I've asked that question. I've been asked that question as well, because usually if I talk to somebody or something, you know, not when I'm in the shower. It stays in the room when I'm bathing. But usually if I'm upstairs, downstairs, outside, I try to keep it somewhere close so people can get to me. But I've asked that question, and I've also asked why your phone screen always turned down.
Yeah.
That was a thing, right? So guys, it's I don't want to say it's the root of all arguments, but as we know, and probably either know somebody who has gone through it or been through it, we know that the phone is a regular source of our problems, all right? So, and this is because cell phones are seen as a window into the true character of our partners. Do you know that?
That sounds very deep.
It is deep because, all right, when you think about it, right? Most people always say, if you don't tell me, you're going to tell somebody in your friend group or whatever.
Right.
Most times, I've seen these memes, because we've seen memes and videos and whatever, where people even say, you know, if you're checking any conversation, make sure you check the one with our friend them. Because, you know, this is the truth that it's spoken.
Yeah.
Because there's things that you probably won't be able to say to your partner or express to your partner that you'll tell your friend them. So there's things, you know, people end up looking in their partner's phone as a whole different personality from who them know. Hence, it can be said that people use it as a window to look into the true character of their partners, right? So let me see. Crisis Shakespeare said lack of trust, immature behavior, and paper made so when you see them start sleep with the phone under them pillow, you know something wrong, and that was something I used to notice too.
But all right, hold on, Kim. When it comes to them situations, right? You're sleeping with the phone under pillow, right? All right. So, if the phone wasn't under the pillow, what would be happening to the phone? Why not worry about the phone under the pillow?
So hold on, so that's what I want to get into now, right? I'd have the answer to that, but...
Because it's like, because you see, I think ladies, sometimes, you know, plan some things, you know.
Yeah, you just do it.
Some things are planned, you know, but sometimes, you know, plan
sometimes you don't plan it. And
so I always am concerned when people ask these questions because I'm saying, listen to me.
You not overthink it.
Yeah, if you see something like this, how will you do so?
And that's another thing, because I've heard that as well. So guys, I can speak about this because I've experienced it in the past.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've learned from it. One thing me not do no more, and I've told people me not do that phone certain thing. I've done it in the past, found out thing me never want to know. Move on with life, gotten over it, and you just make certain things. What I start telling myself, because up to this morning, I don't know if it's you send me, somebody else sent me a video, and there's like the guy woke up, he was in bed with his girlfriend or whatever, and she wake up having phone her and a ball. And him wake up and look at her, just pretend to go sleep, right? Yeah. And in the comments, people are bashing her, yo, you gotta look for it, you know? You gotta find where to look for, and your fault, deal with it, But nobody took it from the perspective of, okay, maybe nothing should have been happening for her to even find, right?
Well,
so really there's a whole discussion there, but I personally don't recommend nobody searching phones. If you reach a point where you feel like you have to search a phone, you have a problem. That is what I've learned.
That's what I'm saying.
And that is what I've been doing for the past couple of years.
That sounds like that is equivalent of, because I think most of the times, I mean, I am a guy, you know.
Nice to know that you're a guy.
Yeah. I hear that there are guys out there that are searching up the phones and thing, right?
That has happened to me too.
But I don't get that general pull that I would see the ladies get, because the ladies tend to get that pull to search phones like every other 5 seconds.
It's like a hobby.
Yeah, like a hobby. So I don't get that pull. But I've realized that the lady searching the man phone now would be, in a sense, the equivalent of back in the days. I don't know if this still take place, but I used to hear of it back in the days where men probably would search a lady's bag. You know, you search a lady's bag to see all them something there.
That used to go on?
Of course.
I never know about that.
I've heard of that before, and the lady, and I'm sure some ladies would have heard this, or everybody would have heard somebody.
On the line, make us know too, you know, because I personally have never experienced that. I've had somebody check my phone, which thankfully
back
nothing was
there. The thing was the bag, the ladies' bag.
But you check a woman's handbag.
Yeah, man never usually walk with bag, you know. Man usually probably have a little wallet in them thing. And they really store nothing important. But that's why they always say, never search a woman's bag.
I kind of know where you go. But I mainly thought that was for like, you know, her personal toiletries and stuff. I know man don't really like.
Man used to search woman back in the days. I've heard of it. Yeah, with the big, when we're young and the big people, I hear them say man search woman bag, find, just like old ladies probably search man pocket and find
and
paper with number.
And then wallets.
And find paper with number before the whole cell phone thing take off.
See, iron paper made is just a surprise. Search bag is the first for me. I'm not saying it don't happen, you know. I'm just saying I've never heard that men search bags.
That's probably like what, 90s? Yeah. When I was growing up.
Von Music said that wrong.
All right, you see, that sound extra wrong now, but it's the same kind of mentality
with the phone.
When the ladies when anybody search
anybody, but we know ladies tend to do it a bit more. But you do have men that
where you look
check
for. That is always the question. What are you looking for?
But the thing is, I think most times, all right, people will ask certain questions, right? And you know the chances are you not get the right answer. There's a 90% chance.
Let's not say chance. Let's say it's a possibility that you don't get the right answer.
There is a big chance.
Right.
Red flag for search bag. I agree with Yvonne.
No, but I think they're done. I think it's done. But that's before phone. Now is
nowadays, the men that I know, as in friends and everybody, them never want to touch it.
Right. That's where it comes from now.
That's where it reach. But I feel like most people, when they do that, it's because they already have some sort of doubt or insecurity, and they're looking for supporting evidence.
Right.
So you can't just get up and accuse somebody without knowing certain facts.
There you go.
And then, as we know and have learned from experience, that most of the things that you find out is probably from them phone. Because at some point, even if them good like goal when it comes to security, at one point them are gonna slip up, and that may just be the moment. If you have a woman like that where she just wait till you slip.
Yep.
Trust me, she gonna find out that one time when you slip, right? So, yeah, as I said, I've done it in the past. I've learned from it and realized, say, and for me, I've reached a point, I guess, in my maturity now, where if I ever feel some need for search, it's better we have a conversation, and if that cannot change, if we can't fix the insecurity I'm having, or we can't clear up the doubts or whatever, it's better we just part ways. I mean, you know, that search for nothing there, because it's not good for your mental health. It's not good for your heart.
And then trust art. And I've seen it happen to art. My phone has been searched before, right? And then the thing with a phone search, you know, or a phone searcher.
Yeah.
A phone searcher will search once. Just like how them used to say, well, what? A cheater, once a cheater, always a cheater.
Always a cheater, yeah.
Once a searcher, they're going to search again. They're going to search again.
Yeah.
It's going to be, what you call it, it's like a trend. It's going to be a trend. So once you're about to start the trend, because trust me, it's downhill. If you don't feel safe in the relationship, as Kim said, on the talk.
And talk things out.
And then make the decision.
And if when I can't fix things out.
Trust me, it's a never-ending cycle.
Yeah, it's a never, it's going to become annoying.
Look, what you know is if you search and you find something, and you say, boy, I can't work with this, fine, you done the relationship and move on. But I found that when you search and find something, the relationship got done.
Let me continue. But that's the thing. All right. So that's I feel that's a whole other conversation, because a lot of us, firstly, people are afraid to start over.
Well, yeah.
We're staying in relationships because we're afraid to start over.
Yeah.
We're staying in relationships because we don't know if we're gonna meet somebody else and them worse.
Right.
At least we know that person here, and we have history. And history sometimes just overshadows so many problems just because of history. Right? So all these things.
And then three, they don't want to leave the relationship as yet because they believe they can't fix the person.
They fix it, exactly, and we need to stop that too, the whole fixing people type of thing. But that's for a whole other conversation in and of itself. That's a whole topic by itself. So as we said, cell phones are seen as a window into the true character of our partners. Hence, it's the go-to for many people when they're feeling insecure about their relationships. It has also been the center of many breakups because of this. The access cell phones provide has made infidelity easier. So the fact that people can just slide in your DMs, people can just dip on your social media, and I remember seeing a meme about how, you know, you'll see a girl post a picture and a bugger man comment, yo, baby, look good and da-da-da-da, but you never see our man comment them something there. Like, because we've made phones such a focus, and that's why you're seeing all these memes and these skits and these whatever about phones, because it's been like I said, the main topic or main source of arguments in relationships, right?
Yeah.
And I say it has made infidelity easier because things just easily accessible. You know, for left your yard for find somebody to talk to. You can literally go up on social media, just DM somebody. And people start sending pictures. So if you did want to see somebody naked once upon a time, you have to go meet them up or something. It's now easier. So the access that it comes with, we have to talk the things, we have to talk straight.
That's how it's so. We
have to talk the things straight.
Well, it's true. That's fast.
So because of the access that he has now given us, you can't wake up on man decide say, listen, I want to start somebody there, right? Take pictures, send, right?
Because if you had somebody who only lived in their yard, you say, all right, them no.
You have to go out your way.
Them not do nothing with nobody in them yard, so we're good. But nowadays, no, they could have there with somebody out Westmoreland.
Exactly. And them don't even meet up in person.
Right.
But the whole I love yous are there. They send the video calls are there, whatever.
Can't wait to see you.
Can't wait to see you. And oh my, I wish you were here. No people out here have them relationship there and them never meet a day in them life.
True. Or they meet at one time.
Or they meet at one time. Or them promise say one day we're going to meet. You know, all of foreign people have that. Because I remember somebody tell me, say, somebody pay our school fee. I'm going to say, where you find them people? Right?
Is there a lady equivalent of that?
I don't know. I don't think sugar mamas really go online just saying, hey, I want a sugar.
If you're a sugar mama out there, give us a call, 876-212-9824.
Right? But then woman is safe enough because when she tell me that she get the money from somebody overseas to pay her school fee, I say, you're too trusting. You get your personal information for collect money because you have to give information for them. If you're Western Union or whatever.
Name.
If you know your name. You don't need like...
No,
just name?
The person is the one that's going to give you
guys,
the back
can
information.
Tell I'm not used to this.
Yeah.
But
all you give them is your name.
Right?
You need to know their information to go pick it up.
Okay. So you see, still, me not really, Carter Shakespeare said, online love. Vaughn says, so Kim, even though them not meet, do you think it's right? No, it's wrong.
It's wrong.
It's still wrong.
But I would like to put that to that other question. Can you cheat without seeing the person? Is that cheating?
I still think it's cheating.
Mental cheating.
So for me, once you take in the attention, certain things that you know you only do with somebody, even just conversation, we're gonna talk certain ways with somebody I'm with. We're not talking to nobody else like that.
All right, so let's put it this way then. Cheating is giving up the space
the
of
same
your
benefits,
current boo.
The space and the benefits that boo should have. You're sharing it with somebody else.
Right, okay.
So if it's a case where this person should be the only person that can see you naked, no, share that with other people.
Right, to say,
if it's a case where it's
wrong.
even the thought, exactly. If it's the I love yous, usually, we're not going to say I love you to exclusive to your partner in a relationship. But in this case, you not say only so I tell your man or your woman say, oh, babe,
I love you,
you.
Unless it's like your mother or father and them relative there.
We not put them in this conversation
which
right
friend,
now.
Which female,
which
friend of the opposite sex you're going to be telling I love you.
I can't wait to see you. And if I did, and if you were here right now, I did this, all that is cheating. You're not doing it, but you're promising these things.
You're cheating the thoughts.
You're cheating via thoughts.
Okay.
And I think that is where most people feel like, me not doing nothing because you're not doing it physically, but it's still cheating.
Well, Kim, I think we need a segment.
On what is cheating?
Not necessarily what is cheating, is where to draw the line between flirting and cheating.
Ooh, I like that.
So put that.
I'm actually gonna jot that down.
Where do we draw the line between flirting and cheating?
I'm a pen look like it, something like a pen this type of stuff. Where am I right this?
The pen
not like this.
But trust me, it is very tricky because it's a part of a fun situation. People flirt for fun. People flirt for attention. People flirt for a vibe. Probably boring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh my gosh. You're cute
Just
too.
want like a buzz.
And then you have another set of people who flirt to be polite. I don't know.
Yeah,
but it happens.
I've had that. I've had cases where I know rejection is hard. So because I hurt person feeling. I don't necessarily flirt and I let them down easy, but apparently letting you down easy can still be seen as,
there you go.
So sometimes I have to tell some people just straight up. Yeah. And as Vaughn says, some flirt just for fun. So that's our topic to discuss soon, right? But so we just mentioned that, cell phones are seen as a window into true characters of a person. It's also the center of many breakups and has made infidelity easier, right? So cell phones has also created new requirements in relationships.
New requirements? What is this now?
So the new requirements that I know of, that person's, I hear about it all the time, the exchanging of phone passcodes. That's not a requirement.
That's a requirement?
Yeah, man. No people. them like for brag on it as well. May have my man password and him have mine, and it's like most people, it's a requirement. It's the only way they feel secure, or they feel like they can only trust you if you exchange it.
That's like saying you have the key to the house, but you don't live there. That's what I think having the phone password is.
No. I know enough couples that's actually a thing. They have a conversation, and maybe they may express that they had issues because of phones in the past, so they want this security, and then there's either agreement or disagreement to exchanging passcodes for the phone.
So what are you going to do with the passcode?
Them just keep it just in case they want to randomly check. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't sound safe.
Or they just want to know they have that access, so they feel more secure that, okay, if him really give me the password, he must not do nothing. I don't know. I'm trying to get a logic. You probably need to talk to somebody who believes in that, right? But as I said, cell phones has created a new requirements in relationships. So the exchanging of phone passcodes, they need to be posted. And they need to be displayed on your partner's DP or status or social media. All of this come through the phone.
I have paper made said nope. I'm not sure what they say nope to. Is the password exchange?
I think the password exchange.
Welcome to Exuberant Trust.
Yes, big up yourself, Trust. All right, but yeah, so these phones have made relationships even more complicated. Because if if at one point you get posts, smile on them feelings, or you never post me yet. Why you hide me?
I'm going to do this topic. We're posting off your partner. How you do that now? Because trust me, what stage do you... All right, you know what, Kim? I'll just put that on another topic. No, actually, I want to do a topic like that. Basically, the effects of social media. Because it's tied into social media, you know. But yeah, so enough partners know them need for in your DP or need for them on your phone wallpaper. If they're not there, so them not feel loved. What them up there do?
No, but if I'm not your background, you know, or if it is that you don't post me once in a blue moon, them not feel that, you know, and then that's where the whole memes come, where them say, yeah man, you get post, but you alone can see it.
Listen,
nobody else can see it, because it's become a thing.
All right, here.
It's now a requirement, and it also, it causes people to compare and feel like the relationship have to be on show. And in this instance, this can be interchangeable with social media when special occasions come up, like Christmas, when you have matching PJs photo for posts and all these things. The phone tie into it. I say it's sort of phone and social media in that instance, but it has put new requirements on relationships that never did it once upon a time.
It opened up a whole safe.
A whole can of worms.
You know, because you mentioned, say, oh, you know, partner forget posts and all them something, they put me past status and them something they keep.
Yeah.
Here now, you put past the status now, here now. Me want to see the phone because me want to know if
me you want to see it or everybody else see it. No, it's true. I remember one time, first of all, once upon a time, I didn't know about that thing, right? Where you could block who see it, right? And I remember once, I think somebody I was talking to at the time, he posted me, you know, an appreciation post, oh, love you, And I mean, I appreciated it.
You're like, wow.
It was never something I asked him to do or ever told him that, yo, you have to do this for me to feel. He just took it on himself to do it. I remember I was telling a friend once, oh, you know, and I was like, oh, you know, sweet, And she's like, so you check if you alone can see it?
People.
You know, mash up my mate same time, you know, because me I say, I don't even think that far. I just appreciate the fact that he went out of his way to do that.
All right.
I know you mash up my meds. Right? So it's no requirement, as Jordy said, people must stop put them relationship on social media. Right? And Carter Shakespeare says, sound like them need parental care. Leave mom too early.
All right, but I mean, put relationship on social media. That's another topic as well, because there are levels to things.
There's levels. I am a very private person. I don't do that.
If you get married, I mean, I don't think it's out of the ordinary to post a pic from your wedding day.
All right, so you know? The thing is, I have mixed reviews, and we're going to say for a full topic, but I'll give you a little of what I think about it.
Okay.
Minute in it.
Well,
I used to be when I was younger. You don't know when I was younger, I was a drop-in.
Maybe you find a guy.
No, guess why? Guess why?
Why?
I had a friend. And he's not just a high school. Let me not say friend. A schoolmate.
Yeah.
Right. And you know, you always see them post them partner. So I used to see it, and you know, you probably like them posts one and two times, whatever. Then one time I stopped seeing him. Then I start say she post picture with another guy. Now bear in mind, me not follow people business, right, guys? But I did notice it. I was like, hold on. Me also scratch my head now. Hold on, the same guy, this social guy. So no. I was curious that day. Went on her page. I was like, okay, so it's not the same guy. Me no one in question there.
No, but
I like the privacy.
But that's what I said. I said if you post a picture from your wedding day, I don't
even that wedding, you know, that big thing.
You know, I wouldn't expect the wedding to change like a regular relationship.
Not regular.
That's what I'm saying. So if it's a relationship, I don't think so.
But I'm overall.
As I said, that's a topic by itself.
Yeah.
But people, listen me. Start the thing with Kim heating up. We're gonna go to a break.
Sammy Joe, big up yourself. She said checking in, can't stay today, but don't worry, Sammy Joe, we'll have the recording on the YouTube channel, and we're talking about our phones destroying our relationships. So we're going to a break. When we come back, we'll discuss more.
News Talk 93 FM. Heard everywhere.